Hello, folks. This is Jeff Key responding to Veritas 48's 5 questions for atheist. I figured I'd go ahead and make this. Try to go a little more subs if I could. Plus, it is kind of interesting, isn't it? I kind of like these tag videos and these question videos. First question was if I got to heaven or judgment day or whatever, and I found out that all the Christians were right, how would I act? What would I choose to say to God if I chose to say anything to God? Personally, and I know this might be kind of rude, kind of condescending, but I'd honestly have to ask God if he ever thought about getting psychological help. He seems like a nutter to me. God seems insane to me, man. I don't mean to be rude, but he kind of does. You know, he created this whole system. You know, and basically, what really says it more than anything else is a George Carlin quote, which I'm too fucking tired to remember exactly, but the whole idea was basically that God sent his son, killed him in the most brutal way possible. He died for all of us, apparently. And he loves us. He loves all of us. But if we don't love him back, he'll send us to a place to burn forever. But he loves us. Yeah, your God seems like he's suffering from schizophrenia, man. Just honestly, he does. I don't know what to tell you about that. You're worshipping a crazy person. I sure do, I guess. I don't know, dude. Second question, what would it take me to be convinced of a God? I'd have to have some kind of personal experience, and I don't mean personal, emotional, or mental. I mean, I'd have to see something, or hear something. Well, probably not even hear something. I'd have to see it with my eyes. And then, yes, vocals would be good. And even then, I'd be inclined to think that I was being tricked, or I'd lost my mind. Personally, I'd have to have an angel visit me, transport me from one place to another, and then I'd have to have it confirmed by other people who had had the same experience. And even then, I might be a little weary. Honestly, I'm just naturally skeptic, man. That was always my problem growing up in churches. But that's about the closest I can come up with, to be honest with you. Third question, what do I think of the new atheist movement? Well, I'm a new atheist in a sense. Not so much that I'm anti-theist, but that I've been an atheist for about a year or so. Before then, I was back and forth, between all kinds of shit. I've done a lot of research into religions and mythologies, and that's why I know what the problems with Christianity is. And it looks like Jewish paganism to me. But what do I think about disrespecting religion? Honestly, I think there are lines that can be crossed. I've recently joined this group, to be honest with you, called Fuck Religion. But I don't really like the crass title of it. I mostly just joined it because I heard that a bunch of people were trying to remove it. And I fully support the freedom to say whatever the hell you want to. I even mirrored Cassie Deal's video, so that should tell you that I do mean that. point is that I think new atheist movement, basically, and like I said, I'm fucking tired right now, to be honest with you, but I think religion loans itself to a lot of disrespect, man. I've heard a bunch of people tell me how religion makes the world better. I don't get it. Honestly, I just do not understand it. What? The Crusades made the world better. The Dark Ages made the world better. Jihadists deciding to get in a plane and blow up the World Trade Center, that made the world better. I'm confused. At what point did religion make things better? And yes, I will say that, because honestly, I just don't get it. Burning people at the stake, I don't think that's improving anything. I don't think people like Garrett or Cassie Deal or any of these people in YouTube, a lot of them, are improving anything. So, religion just loans itself to a lot of disrespect, I think. Um, Fourth question, how much has it really changed what I've done? It really hasn't. I mean, I feel less guilty about certain things, like looking at porn sites. I feel less worried and anxious over supernatural entities and what's going to happen after I die and stuff like that, but that's the biggest way it's affected me, man, honestly. It's removed a bit of fear, it's removed a bit of shame and guilt now that I'm an atheist. I have a feeling like I can understand the world. I never really did before. I looked at God and all I could come up with was complications. Um, you know, how do you know anything's real? That kind of stuff. I was very agnostic for quite a long, long time. Fifth, do I prefer to seek out true beliefs or do I prefer to avoid false beliefs? Honestly, man, to me, it's two sides of the same damn coin, dude. It really is. I mean, you can't know what's true without knowing what's not true. You kind of have to test things out, experience things, explore them, explore their history, think about what it is that you're thinking about, Just examine things, analyze them, think them over, roll them over in your head a little bit, you know. Personally, to me, they just go hand in hand, dude. I have a hard time believing you can know what's true without knowing what's not true. So, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Veritas, thank you for the questions.